Pellowski here at the Patriot League Men's Basketball Media Day with Bucknell head coach Dave Paulsen. How are you today?
Doing great. Great to be on the show.
Great to have you. I love the tie.
I appreciate it.
So with Mike Muscala, Joe Willman, and Bryson Johnson all graduating, it's a new era for your squad. Where do you see it moving?
Well, you know, and I think it's a good time to just reflect on what those three guys did. You know, 3 consecutive regular season championships, 3 four-year starters, 4,500 points. Most importantly, all graduate with above a 3.5 GPA. Mike and Bryson on the Patriot League academic team. And we want our guys, our returning guys, to emulate not necessarily how many points they scored or how many rebounds, because that may not happen, but the work ethic and the commitment and the intangibles, and obviously also the commitment academically. But it's a new creation, and it's kind of neat to, you know, maybe not play with a bullseye on our back as we have the last few years, and to try to work and grow and evolve and develop a new identity and a new group of guys.
You do return an all-league performer in Cameron Ayers. What does he have to do to lead your next group of starters?
Well, first of all, Cameron really needs to lead on and off the court. You know, certainly he's our only player who scored more than 2 points a game last year, so there's going to be a certain burden on him to score a little bit more. But I think the thing that really defines Cam is that he's just such a smart player, such a solid player. He was a guy who barely turned the ball over at all last year, made big shots. He's capable of doing it. But we don't want him to try to do more than what is, you know, in his wheelhouse. More than anything, we want him to help mentor our younger players. We've got some good, young, talented players who just haven't been through the rigors of a Patriot League season, who need to learn how to bring a consistency and a stability to their game. And I think Cam can really mentor them on the court and, again, off the court in the locker room.
Ryan Hill joins Cameron as your 2 returning starters. Who else do you see rounding out your starting 5 this season?
Well, actually, Ryan Hill started for most of the year last year, and by the end of the year, Stephen Casper took over as their starting point guard as a junior. He's one of our 2 captains, and I would think that he would, you know, probably if we had a game today, he would start. Brian Fitzpatrick is a 5th-year senior. He transferred from University of Pennsylvania. He's done a good job inside for us. And then if we started the season today, probably 2 sophomores in Dominic Hoffman and Ryan Frazier. But we have a couple other guys. Ben Brackney's a senior. We expect him to play a lot. And I expect another sophomore and Chris Haas to play quite a bit this year.
You mentioned a couple of sophomores. What underclassmen do you see stepping up in the paint?
Well, Dom Hoffman in the paint as an underclassman. Dom Hoffman is a sophomore. Played a decent amount last year. Obviously, the front court was pretty log-jammed with Muscala and Willman. He's looked good. And then we have 2 freshmen, big guys, in Ben Oberfeld, 6'9", 240-pound young man from Minnesota, and DJ McClay. And I think they've both looked good. There's a guy named Corey Starkey. He's a junior, hasn't played a lot, but brings a diversity, ability to kind of play inside and out as well.
Coach, best of luck this season. Thanks for chatting with me.
Thanks, Melanie.